Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Sulaiman. I'm a skilled business analyst with over 5 years experience leveraging and analyzing data to help increase product bottom lines. I've served across 3 African markets while at this, Nigeria, Ghana, and Kenya. So how have you disposed your waste today? Which waste materials have you generated? On the side, over 3.4 billion tons of waste is what we will be generating in the next decade. And this is up an outstanding 70% from the 2016 levels, right? Waste producers cannot dispose of their recyclable materials effectively, even if they wanted to. That is compounding on the fact that developing nations only recycle about 10% of all of recyclable materials that they produce. Also, waste producers in every urban population, 1% of every population survive by scavenging or running recyclable material businesses. Right? In Lagos, Nigeria alone, that is over 2 million businesses that is run collecting recyclable materials. And these persons do it totally informally, collecting all sorts of recyclable materials, and 2/3 of the e-waste they collect are household materials, discarded household materials, from your ACs to old refrigerators and all of that. These materials are handled in conditions that are very, very dangerous to themselves and to the environment in itself. So what Scrapays does is to connect waste producers, individuals and enterprise waste producers to these independent businesses, collectors and agents, to service and to collect the recyclable materials that they produce. Our collectors collect materials only on request and are connected to agents that store materials temporarily, while everybody gets part of the revenue that is generated from sales of these recyclable materials. These independent businesses, collectors and agents, use a combination of an IoT device and mobile application. Our IoT device connects directly to the mobile app and takes the value of what is still from the IoT device and calculates what the pricing directly is on the mobile phone. Also, the mobile phone and application has an image recognition enabled so that bulky materials like this household materials I earlier spoke about can immediately be identified through our database using AI and ensure that the pricing compensation that is due for everybody within the network is immediately calculated on site. Our waste producers use USSD because we need to ensure that the product can serve across offline and online and across different income classes down to the lowest persons who are interested in collecting and participating in recyclable materials. For the past 12 active months, we have been able to recover 252,000 kilograms of recyclable materials off the streets of Lagos. We have generated $79,000 in revenue, and we currently service a total of about 2,000 customers, individuals, and enterprise customers within this time. Again, over the past 6 active months, we have been growing our recovered volume by an average of 25% month on month. Our business model is simple. We take an average of 30% of the sales revenue that comes in from all of the materials that we recover. Our platform allows individuals to host collection outlets, collect recyclable materials. This is essentially where the technology for AI is being used in collection of materials by our partners, and also to request for pickup through our USSD solution while everybody gets a revenue of the material, share of the revenue collected. So the material recovery market is very huge, recycling and all over the world. It's a very urgent need. And in developing nations where we are directly serving, the annual market is valued at about $100 billion. But in Nigeria, where we're starting from, it's valued at $1 billion, consuming about 1.3 million of the 3.4 that we're expected to be producing. But interestingly, this market only recovered less than 10% of all of the materials that it's supposed to recover, but also has the fastest growing rate in all developing nations, and only Southeast Asia compared, with about 291% growth over the next 3 decades. So while there are a lot of recycling companies and upcycling companies in the market today and in all developing nations, the problem is fundamental for all of them, and it is collection of these recyclable materials. Yeah, that's why we have been able to create a decentralized network that uses an online and offline technology to dispose recyclable materials in a single day. We have a team of 4 persons with over 15 years experience combined, and we're raising $250,000 to facilitate CapEx expenditure and to improve on our IoT devices. Over the next 24 months, we'll be reaching 20,000 collectors within 5 major cities, collecting over 12 million recycled materials and facilitating payouts of $3.5 million for participating in recycled materials. Why not join us today? Scrap does pay.